Stray Kids, case 143. A lot of states actually sent me a request to do a reaction video. And I'm going to tell you, before you proceed, I will tell you the same thing I told them. I'm a very critical reactor. So I asked them, what if I don't like the video? But they said it's okay. I can be honest. So, all right, let's be honest. Let's get to it. It's very so one of you told me that this is the first time they've actually released a Carrier single that's a love song. Okay, I have listened to some of their songs after I watched the concert. I went back to some of their old songs and have listened to it. I can say one thing for sure, that this sounds very, very different from all of that. That's one. By the way, Felix actually looks like a doll in the scene. So the thing is that I wonder if it has anything to do. It feels like the song itself is case 143, so it could either be a criminal case, it could be a psychological case, like a medical case or something. So, and I feel like the rhythm and the beat, it pauses. Feels like a drill music. So I'm wondering if they did that to be consistent with the title and the concept of the song, because it feels like, as I've said, it feels like could be a medical case or criminal case or whatever, but it does feel like a drill. The song feels like a drill, um, and even the melody is sang like that. The words are sang like a drill as well. So there's many pauses. If I know one thing for sure, if there's anything I've learned about Stray Kids, is that everything that they do in a song has a purpose. They don't release anything just for the sake of it. So I would like to believe that there is something there. Like there's a reason for all of that. Okay, let's go continue. Oh, see. The scenes is just pure chaos. You have chicken going on to slapping Felix, and then there's all this chaos going on. Ah. Okay. It's a very different take on a love song. I feel like it's a struggle. Uh, this is how, like, if you've fallen in love, for like actual love for the first time, this is what you would feel like, the struggle of trying to figure out why the hell do I feel this way. Um, so it feels like all the chaos that's happening around them, like around the person that's singing, is the chaos that they're feeling emotionally. So there's that layer into it. Um, I've witnessed three transitions in terms of melody and in terms of the beat. It has always felt like a drill kind of music, even from the beginning. And even the melody is sang different ways. There are three different melodies so far, but they all feel like drill music. And could be because it to keep the consistency of the concept of case of this being a case rather than a new kind of emotion. So it feels like, sorry, I'm all over the place because it's a lot. For a love song, this is a lot. So it feels like the it's all this chaos that's happening in his head, and to that he is, or the person that's feeling this love is treating this like a mystery, a mysterious case, rather than an emotional experience, rather than us celebrating the squishiness, the softness of being in love. The person here is sort of feeling this like a mysterious case kind of thing that he's trying to figure out, like what is this? What is this that I'm feeling? So that's what it feels like. So it's that transition to the chaos. You have when he's sort of whenever there's a chance for him to sort of just immerse himself into the emotion, everything is cute and fluffy. It's chaotic, but it's cute and fluffy, and the colors are sweet, and it's pink, white, and bright. And then um, when he pulls himself out of that emotion, it becomes dark, and it becomes like a police chase with a chaos that's a violent chaos. Basically, it transitions to a violent kind of chaos. It's so cute. That's when you're getting attacked by love and you actually don't want it. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, that's nice. Wait. I'm buffering, of course, but okay. That nice. This is nice when he jumped from. So you have the two personas of you when you're in love. You have that logical part in you that's trying to figure all of this out, and one that's just submerged in the emotions. So this is great. When one character jumped from one place to another. Sorry, I'm buffering. I'm not I'm not going to repeat this because then it is going to be artificial. So you're just going to have to see that I'm buffering. Okay. I think I've mentioned when I did my reaction for Stray Kids concert, I said that Han has a certain unique style in his rap, and that I have never heard him rap the same way in any of the songs. And this is another one. His rap almost feels like a breather in the chaos of all of these emotions in their uh, in in the mystery and the chaotic mystery of this love that they're feeling. Hans rap feels almost like the break that they need, the sound of reason. His is because his part sounds clear, very very clear. Yeah, you're just gonna have to bear the buffering. Oh, they're breaking the almost like the fifth wall. They're breaking the fifth wall, the wall of the technology. I just made that up. The barrier that sets stays apart from them, away from them. The barrier would be the screen. They're breaking all of that. I wouldn't necessarily actually call it a love song. It's most like it's. I would rather call it like a it's chaotic mystery. Um, you as a viewer would know what it is that they're experiencing, but them, the person that's feeling this kind of love for the first time, doesn't know what it is. And it's interesting how they decided to do it, how they decided to explore that emotion of love instead of going all squishy and sweet and preppy. They treated like a mystery, something that they need to identify and solve and figure out. And then they perfectly captured the sort of chaos that goes in your head and in your mind when you're feeling it for the first time. So yeah, it's a really unique take in a love song. So if I can even call it that, I don't think I can call it a love song, but that's what Stace told me. It's a love song. And then in terms of musicality, I think I've actually said everything I wanted to say. I think now I understand why they decided to do more like it feels like a drill, and it's because it wasn't really an emotional journey towards that feeling of love, but it's more like a case of a mysterious case that they need to solve, trying to figure out what is this, like what is this that I'm feeling. And yeah, and because as a person I've never been really like so emotional when it comes to things like this, that this is actually usually how I would like react to something new. It's like, what is this, rather than allowing myself to jump into it, allowing myself to immerse into it. Yeah, so I think overall I have never heard I don't think I've ever heard like any kind of love song that was treated this way in by any artist in from any country, from any time. This is just a different way of doing a love song. um, I will now listen to the entire album.